Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. Today's topic of discussion is the current state of Call of Duty. Now, I was watching a Merc music video on the new release of Black Ops 6 season. I think it's season 4. And I always watch these videos to kind of see, hey, maybe they did something to draw me back into the game. Because I haven't played Black Ops 6 since the first month of release. And no, they didn't bring me back. But I'm probably going to show some Black Ops 6 video because I haven't played it in a while, and why not? But it's not the point. It got me thinking, what's the problem, right? What's the problem here? And I kind of came up with a couple areas of improvement for Call of Duty. And I think the first area of improvement is just simplify the game, right? I don't need SpongeBob SquarePants running around. And I know SpongeBob SquarePants isn't running around in the game, but these ridiculous skins. Like, I don't know, man. It's just Modern Warfare 2. Let's look at Modern Warfare 2 for a second. Let's go back in time. Let's use our remember berries. Let's go back in time. When an AC-130 was called, how cool was it when someone was yelling in your ear and you felt a part of that faction, right? And everybody on your team was dressed the same. And, it felt kind of like you were a team, right? And now with these skins and these camos, I think camos aren't as much of the problem, but with these skins, these emotes, these, every Call of Duty, I guess, needs a Snoop Dogg pack. I don't hate Snoop Dogg, but oh my God, dude, we don't need another one. I don't even know when the last one is, but I just remember him being in like a lot of them at this point. A lot of the recent Call of Duties is having like a pack. And like, I don't know, man. I think it just takes away a bit of just some of the, teamwork aspect of the game, the team aspect of the game, where you just felt like you were on a team. I didn't have SpongeBob SquarePants and Snoop Dogg running around. In Modern Warfare 2, I had everybody on the Spetsnaz team was my team, and I could easily pick them out by what they were wearing. And now, good luck. Good luck. You better hope SpongeBob SquarePants is on your team and not the other team, or you better hope that there aren't a million SpongeBobs in your game, because good luck finding out who your team is and who isn't. But yeah, that's just kind of one of the first little issues that I have with it. I think the movement, I'm just a movement hater. I don't like the whole diving and shooting. I think it makes the game so sweaty. Like, if I want to go play a sweaty game, I'll go play Counter-Strike, because I know when I'm clicking on that icon on my computer, I'm gonna go play some sweats in competitive, and I'm okay with that. When I turn on a game of Call of Duty, my hope is that I can relax, enjoy it. I'm going to get shit on a little bit, but then I can shit on people in the next game. I hate skill-based matchmaking because I got rid of that too, right? Like, there was games where you'd go 20 and 50, and you're like, oh my God, that guy's so good. Like, the one guy on the other team would be like 90 and 5. But then the next game, you could go 90 and 5. And now I just feel like, hey, you went 20 and 15. Welcome to the next game of 21 and 16. And you're just like, oh my God, come on. But yeah, I really think that the movement needs to be just. Hey, dolphin diving was cool because it really didn't. If it worked, it was cool, and if it didn't, well, you kind of look like an idiot. But it was kind of fun while doing it, right? And now you're just diving and shooting and slide canceling, and it's just like, dude, relax. This is Call of Duty. We're not playing in we're not in MLG right now, right? We're not playing game battles. Relax. So simplifying the movement too would be fantastic. Maps have been a problem forever. I really think since Modern Warfare 3, maps have been a gigantic problem, and I think it started with Stonehaven, pointing the finger at Stonehaven. What a terrible Ghosts map, and I think that was the downfall of maps. I don't know what Call of Duty needs to do with maps, is whether it's make them smaller, whether it's getting rid of this 5v5, 4v4 crap too. I don't know if they still do it, but I know that Modern Warfare, like the newer Modern Warfare series was doing it. I don't know, just 6v6 and Ground War. Those are the only two Vs we need. And I think just making the maps a little bit like better sized. I don't know. I mean, I get making new maps is probably very difficult at this point in a game's 20-year life cycle, in a game's 20-year life. But maps just need to be better. I mean, if the best map in the past 15 years has been Shoot House, I guess 15 years is bad because that goes back to Black Ops 1. If the best map in the past, let's say 10 years confidently, is Shoot House, that's a huge problem. And how many times can you bring back Shipment, right? Or Nuketown, or Firing Range? Like, come on. we need something new. We need something better. And that one, I kind of understand a bit more on how Activision and the overall developers are struggling with. But the last kind of issue that I'm having is, and this is my biggest issue. We can't nowadays, we can't distinctly tell, okay, this is a Modern Warfare game, or this is an Infinity Ward game, and this is a Treyarch game because of Warzone. Now, Warzone in its own right is a great battle royale. I think, growing up playing DayZ, PUBG, Fortnite, Warzone's good. I think Warzone's a great battle royale. It's fun. I think they did everything right. I think the maps are good. I think, even the game modes, the spin-off game modes that they have are great. But Warzone, I think, is killing the multiplayer and the overall individuality of the respective Treyarch and Infinity Ward games. And my question to you, or I guess what I would implore you to do, is go look or play Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3, or play Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2. And you, I'm sure, could say, I know who made which game, because first off, Modern Warfare games, they used to have just Spec Ops, and Black Ops games and in Treyarch games used to have zombies. That was the easy. Okay, that's an easy one to kind of figure out who did what. Black Ops, Treyarch games, they used to have non-nuke kill streaks, right? Now, I know that's not a huge thing, and I actually generally like the nukes from Infinity War games, but Infinity War games had nuke kill streaks, right? And usually the time to kill on Infinity War games were quicker than Treyarch games, and they were maybe a little more hectic than Treyarch games. But now, if you look at Black Ops 6 versus the newer Modern Warfare 3, dude, they're the same game. If I didn't play either of those games, and you said which one's which and who made what, I'd look at you and go, those are made by the same person, because of Warzone. Because Warzone, the game has to mimic Warzone in some way, right? Like, Warzone has to have the same guns as the newest Call of Duty. Warzone has to have the same movement as the newest Call of Duty. So then all the developers are just going to make the same movement, and every game and the running and the HUD all look the same every single year. There is no distinct, this is who made this. Without putting Black Ops or Modern Warfare in it, I couldn't tell you the difference. I really couldn't. And I think that's a huge problem. And I think another problem is, how many Black Ops and Modern Warfares do we need? Let's make a new storyline. I liked the Black Ops storyline, but I liked it, pretty much. I stopped liking it after, COD 3. Or Black Ops 3, I should say. I don't know how we got to 6. I thought Cold War was okay, but I don't know how we got to 6. That's insane. And Modern Warfare, I get it. It's so iconic. Ghost and Price and Soap, but come on. We gotta churn a little. We gotta use our minds a little bit. Stop, banking on that everyone's gonna buy it every year. And the unfortunate part is they are, and they're gonna buy battle passes, and they're gonna buy this and that. And I don't know. There's no individuality between these games anymore. The movements, I think I get it. Call of Duty's got to progress. They've got to change. If we had COD 4 every year for the past 15 years, I don't think Call of Duty would exist anymore. And I get that. But I don't know if movement, for me, is the right path and avenue to go down. And yeah, I don't know. I really hope Call of Duty does get it back. And I don't think they will. Unfortunately, I think money is too much of a goal for them at this point. There's too many probably shareholders and stakeholders involved to where, yeah, if they don't make somewhat similar of a game and make all these microtransactions, then, well, nobody's going to buy it. And I understand that, but it sucks. It really sucks, because we're never going to get a game like that probably ever again, unless we start playing the H2M mods and all that jazz. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. What should Call of Duty do differently? What do you think the series is going to end at some point? I'm hoping it kind of comes to a close at this point, and that way we can start focusing on some other games. Like Battlefield looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Battlefield is this the year Battlefield kills Call of Duty? No, it's never the year Battlefield kills Call of Duty. They will both continue to make games, but yeah, Battlefield's looking pretty cool. So I might have to pick that up when that comes out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and leave your comments down below. Do you think that Call of Duty's going down the right path, and am I just being a hater and a boomer about it, and it doesn't look like I like change? or are there some valid points that I'm making, and maybe we can expand on some of that in the comments. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great rest of your day. See you guys later.